Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I want to measure, that's my favorite sentence, I want to measure if I improved after 1 year of learning Korean. And in this year I learned Korean really seriously and also not so seriously. So there were time periods where I learned every day, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, everything I had. And there were also time periods, months, I did nothing. I really learned nothing. Just maybe 10 minutes Duolingo and that's everything. And now I'm really curious because last year I took the topic 1 exam at the same time period, and now I want to take it again just to measure what is my progress. And if you are curious about what a realistic progress could be for someone who has also other hobbies and work to do and life is going on, but you want to learn continuously a language, then join me to this video. Maybe it's helpful and interesting for you. There's one website I use, it's topicguide.com. It's really helpful. They have a lot of mock tests that you can do, also some that you can just do online with multiple choice, and then it says you get a result how good you are. So we have a lot of mock tests for the topic 1 and also for the topic 2, so that we just can learn the question format, because taking the exam is not really measuring how good you can speak or understand. You also have to learn the kind of exam questions with multiple choice. I just show you. Like reading, you have 1 hour for 40 questions, and then there are different types of questions, like, I don't know, there's 1 sentence and you have to choose the option which matches best. Yeah, that I will take. And they have also on the page the listening. There you have an audio, sometimes it's played, sometimes not. Where you have to listen carefully. So I will do this now. So let me move a bit the camera so that you don't see the mess behind me, my moving boxes and etc. So after doing the mock-up test, I have a surprising result. I think maybe it's realistic to achieve level 2, maybe. Because in listening I was really good for my comparison. I had 87%, and before it was one of my weaknesses. I couldn't really understand people when they talk. It was something I tried to work hard on, and I watched in the last year also a bit of YouTube videos. Maybe also the trip into Korea for 3 weeks helped a bit. Maybe the classes helped a bit to listen and listen and listen. So I also listen a lot to podcasts. So all of this seems to help, that my weakness is now my strength. And reading is not so good. So around 60%. I need to improve this to really get a secure level 2. And for the moment I just plan, because I have not so much time, I just plan to do a Quizlet vocabulary set. I can also show you which was the name of it. And I will also do every week a mock-up test from the topic test and try to talk about the texts that are really complicated for me with my Preply teacher, that I also booked again after a long break. And yeah, I have now 5 weeks left for the preparation. So I hope my plan for this video is that I also show you maybe a bit of things that happened during the time, and also my results of the topic test. I know that can take a long time. So the last time I waited 2 months for my result. So now we have March, and the end of this video will be June. So just quick update regarding the topic test. The topic test is now in 2 weeks. I didn't do a mock test yet again, so I don't know if my listening part was maybe just luck. I also didn't have so much time, so I learned not so much. I just had once a week a lesson with my Preply teacher, so we spoke and have a look on difficult phrases with grammar points, and I realized my grammar is sometimes missing, or I miss vocabulary. I'm doing this Quizlet stack from this one, and I learned already 660 words. I need to learn 800 more in 2 weeks, but sometimes it's repetition, so some words I already knew and some words are really difficult and I have to repeat them and repeat them again. So this video is maybe also interesting for all who see, okay, can I maintain my language level with a minimum of learning vocabulary and once a week talking, and how is it improved without learning too much? And if I have more time after this topic test and have again the motivation, maybe I will set the goal to go to topic 2 and really learn again. But in the moment I have so much other stuff, I don't know. Yeah, but it's okay. We will see if I just had luck on my listening. Good morning, guys. I'm so tired. It's Saturday and I didn't sleep a lot in the week, and now we are 7:45 and shortly after 8 I have to go before I will eat my yogurt bowl and drink a coffee and pack my bag for the topic test. Maybe that's also interesting for you. Not sure if you want to make a topic test. Oh, please ignore how tired I look. You don't need anything besides of your personal how to say paper like your ID and yeah, what to drink, what to eat. You even not need a pencil. They give you a pencil, but what you could use is this one. That's everything you have to take with you. So now I will eat, and during eating I will also learn a bit of vocabulary and hear Diddy's podcast to give my brain the right mood to think, yeah, now we have to think in Korean. We have to remember what we learned, or not learned, but what we have to remember. I arrived now. I just took one Wong Pao but now I'm there. I have 20 minutes left, 50 minutes left. No, 20 minutes left to check in, but I will do it early so that I can go to the how to say, washing room, restroom, yeah. So I will go early to go to the restroom, and then I will just do a few vocabulary and wait there. So I cannot take you with me. Have a nice second wish me luck, and we will see us after the test. Welcome back. It's after the test. I don't know what I should say. It was okay. 괜찮아요. I'm not really sure if I can achieve the level 2, but I hope. I gave my best. I really read the descriptions in detail, and here I try to read every sentence and think about, okay, can it be, can it not be, and if it cannot be, I have a 50-50 chance for 2 different answers. Yes. The only thing I'm really frustrated is that I'm still at topic 1, and I wish I could be at topic 2 already, because after 1.5 years I want to be quicker than I am. And the only thing that I would suggest is not to take topic 1 and topic 2 at the same day. A few people do this, but my brain is now so foggy, I cannot really think straight now, and yeah, I think it's too much to do both on one day. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that I have topic level 2, so that I can take the next time the topic 2 test with the other levels. Yeah, that's everything. Now I drive home and enjoy my day, and we will have the result in end of May. So I have to wait 1.5 months. It's a long time. Hey guys, the final day is there. The results of the topic test are online, and I will look it up. Short remind. I need 140 points minimum to get level 2 in the topic 1, and I really want it, so I'm a bit nervous. Drum roll, please. So let me just show you. I will quickly anonymize my result paper so you cannot get an idea of the certificate actually looks like, but without my private data. So I actually got 150 points, pretty close from the 140, but hey, I did it, so cool. I achieved level 2, and yeah, funny enough, after seeing my results, I kind of feel like maybe I should just focus on topic 2 right away. But no, I just have to learn before a bit more. Just a quick talk before I wrap this up. Topic is really just one way to measure your progress. If deadlines like this motivates you, then that's great, you can do it, but don't stress too much. It's just a test, it's not an ultimate proof of your Korean skills. And of course, some people, maybe the most people, need topic for working in Korea or applying to universities, or even for visa and residence purposes. So depending on your goals, it can actually be needed or useful. And for me, it's just a motivational deadline and a way to measure my progress, because sometimes it feels like you're not really improving, and then here I have those points on paper. I can actually see that I improved. just a little bit, but I improved, and that's really encouraging. So I hope my video also helped you to see the whole process behind topic test and how it goes. So, alright, that's it for today, and if you like my video, you know the game. Hit the like button, subscribe, and we see you in the next video.